Hello, welcome to another Kamen Rider SH Figuarts review. Today we got Kamen Rider Psyga from Vice. Tamashii Web exclusive, the most expensive SHF I've ever bought so far. This is what it looks like on the back. So let's open this up. Kamen Rider Psyga right here. If you want to take a closer look at the box art, feel free to head to the Facebook link below, where I'll be uploading photos of that, instructions, and the figure itself. Tamashii Web exclusive, color print. It's reminiscent of, this is like heavy filtered of the figure, filtered photo of the figure. That's just like in the actual other Vice releases. Of course, there's no window here because it's a web exclusive, so you know you're not supposed to get this from a store, a physical shop, and then to get this online. So I got top and random stuff at the bottom. Japanese version, so no random stickers at the bottom. Henshin. I didn't realize that they were printed out in English. But this is one of the writers who actually spoke a few dialogues. A few words in English for some reason. I guess he studied overseas, or he's an international school student. And guys, I almost forgot. As you guys, the new Japanese figure series incorporates a band action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression real live action. The instructions manual is right here, so we're going to take a look at that. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Here's what's inside. So let's open it up. Open it up. There we go. So what you got is the figure, the phone in the belt already, the phone out the belt, the phone in the belt but without the little memory, phone in phone mode and phone in gun mode. You got the two swords, which also attach to the jetpack, which is right here, and you got 4 different hands. Of course, the hands are identical in mold wise to Vice himself, so nothing, just repainted stuff right there. And yeah, he has die-cast feet, which bloody hell you better have for the price they're asking for. I'll take a quick look at the phones, I guess. Okay, I'll just get one of the phone modes out. Now, both of these phones have the memory in them. There's the focus. So yeah, you can't do the no memory phone mode. I don't even see it clear on the camera, but the molding's pretty detailed, of course, for SH Figuarts. So the phone looks good, but I can't help but feel like it's missing the phone in close mode that's not attached to the belt, which is really annoying for a web exclusive figure that only released only once. It felt kind of silly not having that. The other accessory is this thing, of course. Yeah, these come out. So you got it in jetpack mode. What you do is you get to the bottom of the figure and you try to pull this off, the back off. Oh, it's got a piece of screw on both ends, and put this on. There's also a peg. There's a butt plug on this. Pegs into the belt, which for SH Figuarts that sort of ruins the whole look. You know, SH Figuarts and Tamashii stages and all that. The whole point of them is that they don't sacrifice the look of the figure to give the figures like an extra stand. That's why they got little arm clips. But no, this SH Figuart has a butt plug just to accommodate this, which sort of defeats the purpose. It would have been better if it had an actual piece that removes from the belt itself, and you attach that, just like removing part of the back. So it's in jetpack mode, like so. Like you hold these two handles and you'll fly like a jetpack, or it can get into gun mode, which looks like yeah. These come down and then all the way like so. And now these bits meant to peg in. There's a little peg there that pegs. It's meant to peg into here, so this extends it a tiny bit. It's kind of hard to do when I'm trying to stretch my arms. Yeah. It's hard to do when I'm trying to stretch my arms. I do it off camera. Yeah, I almost forgot. You meant to pull the little bit. This little bit's meant to pull out, and then you peg it in. Oopsies. Oh, there you go. So pull out this one as well, which is easy, and just peg that in. Come on, get in. This one's refusing. Oh, there we go. Now, I have no idea why the actual arm bits are meant to come out, because he uses it to control his jetpack. But it's good that they slide to accommodate different distances. But yeah, again, I don't know why you can pull them out. They're just so short, and then you think, oh, maybe you're supposed to stick the sword in, which you can't really do that. It just doesn't work. So I have no idea why that does that. I guess this just wasn't secured in there for whatever reason, but yeah, that's that for the big jetpack accessory slash gun. Of course you have the swords, which are swords. It's not transparent plastic though, which is okay I guess, but these things do light up just like the fire's blade I guess. So it would have been nice if it was transparent. Okay, so articulation double neck joint as with every SH Figuarts, so ball joint and ball joint, two ball joints, but due to his collar, his articulation is very limited. Shame they didn't do the Kamen Rider Wizard Infinity style thing where the neck would go up, like sort of like a turtle. It can sort of this little arm inside that makes it go lift the head slightly up and leaning forward. So he's really limited. Even rotation is very stiff, and yeah, his neck's popped off. So let's stick the neck back onto the ball joint. There you go. Sort of a rotating plastic there. Attached to that is got the shoulder pad, swivel, full 360 degrees turn, full 360 degrees turn, double elbow joint. This is on a ball joint, but again, very limited due to the way his arm is shaped. Double hip up and down there. I really like how this is a loose belt, so it really feels like something from thighs, because anybody can put on these belts and try to use them. Really like the transparent purple there. Leg goes down, leg goes up, back, swivel, up, down, double knee joint, very double knee joint. Because it's die-cast feet, you got the up, down, sideways, toe joint down, and here's what it looks like at the bottom of the shoes. Kamen Rider Psyga is, as a figure on its own, it's pretty good. Molding, it's pretty excellent, and the paint is also really excellent, except for one bit. His top left shoulder where a bit of cable shows. That looks a bit tacky for some reason. It looks like someone painted the cables on. It doesn't look like actual cables. I mean, yes, it is actually just painted on, but you know, it's meant to have like a whole illusion effect and all that. But it doesn't do that here, so that kind of sucks right there. Having holes in this belt is also a downer, sort of ruins the effect of an SH Figuarts, but that's a minor nitpick right there. The transparent purple on the body is really awesome, and the head And the torso, diecast feet is a welcome return, and to be honest, he really needs diecast feet. Either give us a stage or diecast feet, and they opt to give us diecast feet, which I actually prefer because time machine stages aren't that hard to get, but figures with diecast feet, that's a bit harder to get. So I'm glad I got that. Makes the figure feel a bit heavier and more hefty, and you know, just it's almost like it's better for value. There's a bit of metal in there, not just plastic. The hands are a down in terms of accessories. I mean, he's got all he needs, but it just feels a bit lacking. In terms of phone modes, again, it would have been nice if there was a closed version, or at least let me be able to fold the open phone so I can have it in sort of half closed, half open version. But no, I can't do the henshin pose because I can't actually make him tap the phone buttons, close it, and stick it in the empty belt. So that's a huge missing factor. No closed phone is a big bummer. The jetpack, while nice, is a bit clunky at times, but it's still an adequate accessory, and it's not bad, but again, it's just a bit of a nitpickiness to it, just because this thing isn't cheap. So we're going to move on to the price. This thing is probably one of the more expensive SH figures you could get in Kamen Rider line. There's obviously stuff like Kamen, or some of the pink ranges like Gokai Pink and Yellow. Those are really expensive, and some of the you know, Dragon Ball Z stuff, they're also really expensive as well. But if you're used to paying for, like, say, Dragon Ball SH Figuarts, like the more expensive ones, then you're probably used to this price point already. This thing is because this is on the second-hand market right now. I bought this brand new because there wasn't a second-hand option. This was the only one in entire mall. So this thing isn't readily available in the Chinese toy mall, Inns Point, and yeah, it's pricey. Is it worth the price? No. If you really like Fies and you really like these riders, for example, I do intend to get Fies at some point when it comes out with the Autovanji double pack, and I do intend to get Oja when he comes out because he's coming out soon. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, you gotta really like Fies for me to recommend you picking this up. If you're just a casual fan, then you can probably skip this because this figure is definitely not worth the price I paid for, which is a shame because it's a really nice figure. If Bandai was to reissue this and lower the price point, not just yet because I just bought this, but you know, sometime later, it would be good. That'd be really neat, and some more people can get a really gorgeous figure. It's a shame that it's so expensive. And speaking of reissuing stuff, it's about time they reissued the faulty Kamen Rider Dragon form, the blue one. That was stupid. Fading paint and all that. Subscribe, suggest, comment below. Of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.